Alright, so the first ship part isn't really that bad. There's no choke points. It does get a bit straight at times, but who cares? I'm gonna be merging this part and the next part together because I feel like these parts equally together make up like the same difficulty, because the ship alone, you get past it like every attempt. The ball timings can be a little tricky though. Other than that, it's fine. This spider pretty much defines easier than it looks, because although it looks like a pretty hard spam, the gaps are much easier. Of course, there is a frame perfect in the cube, but who really cares about those? The robot, it looks like a no-scapes robot, but don't worry, you'll get used to it and it becomes much easier from there. Alright, so I had troubles getting used to the portals, but once you get used to them, it's almost as if nothing can kill you in this part other than the straight fly monster. Oh, also there's a little UFO part at the end. Those double clicks are so hard. That's the only reason for its difficulty. And also the parts that coming up. Yeah, this wave, it's like frame perfect hell. I really didn't struggle with the first cube timings or the second cube timings. It's just like they kill you if you haven't practiced them, and also they're frame perfects. But the robot jumps, they're also hard. This part's just unbalanced. That's really all I have to say. Like, look at the counter in the middle of the screen. Oh my gosh, this part is so annoying. I thought I'd give it its own ranking, but the other part was just too easy. So I'll put it in here. Also, it's Grief Wave, but 10 times easier. It looks very tight, but once you get used to it, it really isn't much of a threat. Oh boy, this part. It's so much easier than Speed Hack than it is in normal mode. I tried to get runs on this part, only to find out I could only get this part in, what, 5 runs? Which, like, the rest of the part is free. This one for me is pretty easy because I use a SEO device, and also it's pretty good for spam. Also, I know how to alternate. Just thought I'd say that. This part, it syncs to the music and it becomes so much easier. You can see the frame perfect count going up, and also the wave timings in this are hard and invisible. The straight fly, not that hard. The timing straight fly, just a little hard. But what comes after the straight fly? It's the most unexpected thing I've seen in my life. Here, take a look. I struggled so much making the frame perfect counter for this part, because this part alone has more frame perfects than Kyuki. Heck, I'm pretty sure it has more than Amethyst, but I could be wrong. Alright, I don't even know what this part is. I don't know why it has to exist. Like, the ship part is free. The UFO, it syncs to the music pretty well. The spider syncs even though it's frame perfect. Yeah, basically just the Shardscapes robot, but mini. There's really nothing much to say here other than Shardscapes. Frame perfects are not an accurate representation of difficulty. This part, it's pretty hard, not as hard as the rest though. Here is where it gets hard, like real hard. This part. Oh bro, it's so easy, it slowed down. Wait, is that a Scandinavian cereal brand? A Scandinavian cereal, which for some reason gives you the hardest spam I've seen in my life. Though people have gotten it in 2 runs, so I could be wrong. Maybe it is possible. I did this in runs, and the stupid gravity portals. I don't know what this is either. It's just there. Like, there's no point of it. I'm pretty sure if you beat in something like Future Funk or 9 Circles, you could do this part. That is until you get to the second part of this, which is this part. Yeah, no, now the monster, I meant the spikes, they have teeth and eyes. Oh, and this guy who looks like he's straight out of Grief. Okay, if you played Sakupen Circles before, you know that this is literally just 66p, but like way harder, and also filled with more frame perfects. Also, this is the point where the frame perfects become higher than any other level on the demon list, or the lists in general, so yeah, I really don't see any other level dethroning this for a long time. As I said, frame perfects do not represent difficulty, so take that with a grain of salt. The clicks look really hard right now, but just know they sync to the music, so they really aren't that hard. Also, one of these clicks isn't even a frame perfect because it wasn't moved properly. And last but not least, this is the ending with no frame perfects, or at least so far. So yeah, that is the almost end of the video, and thank you for, oh, that is another frame perfect. Thank you for watching.